Hello guys, it is Tuesday night. It's like nearly 20 past 10. I am watching a gameplay, like fucking let's play of Outlast 2. It's great. It looks like so much fun. I'm not going to play it because I don't have time for video games, unfortunately. But I am watching it. It's 2 hours of footage. It's fabulous. I'm almost done. I've literally got 2 minutes left, and then I am going to brush my teeth and put in my new trays. They will be very tight. And then I'm gonna do my what are you called? Acceladent, whatever it's called. And then I'm gonna go to bed. So that's like the plan for tonight. Tomorrow I'm going to see my nan, which will be good. Wednesday is Nan Day. It has been for many years. And then, I don't know, when I get home from Nan's, I really need to fucking, like, clean my room. I've been trying to do it all week, and I'll clean up, like, a good chunk of it, and then I'll have a bad day, and I'll mess it up again. That's how my life works. So, story of my life. Yeah, so that's kind of the plans. And on Thursday, I want to have a big filming day. A big one. I want to do Project Pan, empties, favourites. Not that I know what my fucking favourites are, but I would like to film one. I also want to film, oh my god, reviews for the Zoeva Matte Spectrum and highlighting palette. I want to film a review for the Kat Von D Alchemist palette, and someone requested that I do a video on like matching cool tones or wearing cool tones on the face. So I'd kind of like to do that as well. So it'll be a really fucking big filming day. I also have like, fuck, my battery's gonna die. I need to get a new camera. This camera is not holding a charge like it used to. I also need to do, what's that brand? Help! Where's the bag? It's here somewhere. The NYX things. I need to somehow do some sort of video on all of the NYX things. Oh my god, the more I look around the room, the more I can see things that I need to like do things for. I also wanted to do a wear test of the Power Fabric foundation from Giorgio Armani, and I also want to do a wear test of the L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover. That's definitely not one day of filming. That's like 2 weeks of filming. But whatever, we'll make it happen. I might be able to film on Friday as well. Kat's gonna go and get some of her tattoo done, but I don't think I'll go. I think I'll use it as a work day. I love to watch Kat get tattooed. It's kind of like catch-up girly time, and her tattoo artist Nicole is really cool, so, you know, I like going there. I like just hanging out and not doing anything, but at the moment I'm kind of like, I'm drowning in the things, and having that extra day will probably help me catch up. So I think that's what I need to do this week. So yeah, very boring week, which is absolutely fine. Absolutely fucking fine, because the last few weeks have really, like, really stressed me out. So yeah, we'll just be happy with the quiet. So that's it, guys. I'm gonna go. I'll check in with you at some stage, probably on Thursday to tell you how many things I didn't manage to film, because that's what will really be on my mind on Thursday. But anyway, we'll see how we go. Hopefully things will be good. Things will be good. Alright, I will speak to you in like a second. So I was just grabbing some clothes to get dressed this morning, and I saw movement out of the corner of my eye. Hi! What are you doing? What are you doing? You really like boxes, don't you? You love them. You've been in there fucking all night, haven't you? Because you weren't sleeping with me. You're funny. Hello guys, it is Saturday night. It is nearly midnight. I'm laying here watching a guy play World of Warcraft on Twitch, and it makes me want to play World of Warcraft, but I don't have time for it, which is very sad. Anyway, I can totally watch other people play it. It's totes cool. Today I went to Kat's and we filmed Beauty News. I am going back to her place on Monday, and we're going to film Beauty News again for the new stuff. And I think the plan is to go to Northland and do a little bit of shopping, which will be fun. Not makeup shopping, or maybe makeup shopping for the makeup breakup. But I said to Kat, like, I want to go shopping, I need clothes. And she's like, well, we'll go to Northland on Monday. So she's a good friend. She knows how to enable me. So that's good. Go do a little bit of shopping. I need some, like, winter stuff. It's getting really cold here in Melbourne. I reckon it could potentially be a super duper cold winter, but we shall see. So that's what's happening. On Tuesday, I get my attachments for my trays. I'm not looking forward to it for two reasons. One, attachments are little things that like stick out of your teeth, and then they sit into grooves in your trays so that they're like the trays can sort of move your teeth easier. So they might be like a little bit more obvious. I'm also getting rubber bands, which I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that. I don't know if you'll be able to see them when I talk. It'll go from this tooth up here to a tooth all the way back here, so I don't even know if you'll be able to see it. I think you will be able to see it when I smile, but it's going to help to correct my bite. So, you know, it's all part of the fucking process. So I've just got to deal with it. And I know I will deal with it. Like, I'll get over it. It's just whatever. Something I'm concerned about is actually getting my trays out. My dentist is a gun, and well, I don't know if it's because he's a gun or it's just not really necessary. I'm not getting attachments on my two front teeth, which is cool. I will have, I can't remember what they're called, but they're like these grooves that sort of put pressure on the top of the tooth and then behind the tooth, and it helps to correct like the tilt in the tooth. So I don't have to have buttons on my front teeth though, which is great. I do have to have them like all over the bottom and some on the sides as well, but that's fine. Like, it's alright, I'll get over it. Something I'm concerned about with the attachments is I've heard that I've watched like people who've had Invisalign on YouTube say that the attachments can make getting the trays out much more difficult. Now, my top trays come out quite easily, which is great. I can take them out from sort of behind the teeth or in front of the teeth, so you can do like one of them, or you can go up here and like pull them out. So I can do that with my top trays, so I'm not worried about the attachments up there. I think I'll be alright getting them out. However, on my bottom teeth, I can only take the trays out from like the outside of the tooth at the back. I can't get my fingers in like at the back of the teeth to loosen the trays, and that's because of the tilt that I have in my back teeth, and also because my front teeth are super like cramped and like crooked. The trays are really difficult for me to like pry off those teeth, and I'm worried that when I get the attachments on it's going to be even more difficult. So I need to ask my dentist if he's okay with me testing out like the tools to try and get them off. There's like these little, they look kind of like crochet hooks. They help you to sort of loosen the trays so that you can pop them off. I hope he says that's alright, because I have a really hard time. My nails keep breaking, and it's really difficult for me to get those trays out sometimes, so especially when my teeth are sore. Then it's just like, is this really worth it? It's totally worth it, but at the time when I'm experiencing it, it's frustrating, and yeah. Pain level with Invisalign has been quite good. When I first put in a new set of trays, my teeth feel sore for probably 15 to 20 minutes, because, you know, they're trying to move my teeth. They don't actually fit on my teeth, but that goes away quite quickly. When I wake up in the morning, I typically have soreness where my teeth have been moving overnight, and usually what I do is, like, I get up and I make coffee, and then I let my coffee sit for usually about 10 minutes so it's cool enough to drink straight away, and then I take my trays out and I have my coffee. And when I take my trays out, it's like a relief. I can't chew on anything because that is ouchies, but it's a good feeling. And then, you know, for the next couple of days, I typically find that my teeth hurt at night, just before, like, typically when I'm like making dinner, I'm saying to Mum, like, oh, my teeth hurt, I can't wait to take my trays out. So it's almost a relief to have dinner, but then when I'm trying to chew on stuff, it's like, oh, this is not good. So I'm like, on those nights, so the first couple of nights after I've used or put in new trays, I try to eat soft food. But while it's uncomfortable, and sometimes it does get to the point where I'm like, yeah, this hurts, and it's actually been hurting for a long time, and now it's sort of grating on my nerves. It's also a good feeling because I know it's doing its job. So yeah, it's, you know, it's bad at the time, but it's also really, really good. So I'm happy, and I try not to complain about it too much, because, you know, I don't have to have braces, and that's kind of cool. That makes me happy. So this was my decision. I have to put up with it. But yeah, so Invisalign it's good. It's good. Other thing I want to talk about, time. Time is running very short, and I'm going to Japan in like just a little bit over a month, and I've got a lot of shit to do. I need to get travel insurance. That's something that I need to do. I also need to organise an aviary for the birds. Some of you will know that my birds are free range. They don't live in a cage. They have a cage, but the door is always open, the roof is always open, and they can go wherever they want. They don't sleep in their cage. They might nap on top of it, but they're more likely to nap on the back of the couch, or, well, we actually got rid of the couch recently, but they're more likely to nap somewhere else. And at night they've made like a little nest behind the TV cabinet, so they don't sleep in their cage. They go to their cage to eat and stuff like that. During the day, the birds are allowed to go outside and just sort of wander. And between Mum and myself, we just, you know, keep an ear out for them. And if it sounds like they've wandered off, we'll call them in. But occasionally, they manage to wander off really damn quickly. These guys have stubby little chicken legs. They're the funniest things to look at, but they can move really damn fast. And I'm concerned. Like, there's been times when I've been out and Mum has called me and said, the birds have wandered off and I can't get them back and I don't feel well enough and I need your help, so I have to, like, drop what I'm doing and come home. I can't do that when I'm in Japan. It's not even close to an option. So I'm going to organise an aviary that we can have in the backyard and fill it full of lovely plants and trees for the birds to get their enrichment from. So they can just go out there during the day and it's safe for them and also peace of mind for me and Mum. Another thing with Mum is, because she's not well, sometimes she gets tired really quickly and she will lay down and just pass out. Like, she just falls asleep. And if the birds are out and they start wandering, like, that's it, they fucking wander. So it would be much better if they could continue their outdoor routine that they already have, but in an environment where they can't go anywhere. Like, they still get to be outside in the trees making their noise and talking to other birds, but they can't escape. So I really have to organise that. I want to try and organise that this week. I'd like to buy and have one delivered this week so I can start setting it up. Something else I need to organise is, well, I don't need to, but I would like to, not only for my sake, but Mum's sake, I want a dishwasher. I want to get a dishwasher installed. I called the plumber that we usually go with, what the fuck? I called the plumber who has done work at our house before. They do like gas and water plumbing. I don't know if that's not, I don't fucking know. Anyway, I called a plumber. He's like, yeah, I can do it, but you got to make sure that the space where it's putting in, like the cabinets are all set up for it, so you're going to need a cabinet maker. I'm like, yeah, but can't you organise that? He's like, no, we don't do that. You've got to get a cabinet maker. And I'm like, fuck. Okay, so I have to try and organise a cabinet maker. I assume I'm also going to have to go and buy the dishwasher that we actually want and have it delivered and then organise a plumber and then, honestly, I just wish someone else would, like, do this shit, because I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to. Anyway, got to get it done. I might be able to fob that job off onto Mum. Maybe. I'm becoming a bit of a control freak. I'm like, no, I'll do everything. Let me do it. You can't do it the way it should be done. But she can. She can. I'm just becoming a shitty control freak, which must drive her fucking insane. Anyway, whatever. She made me. It's her fault.